Greetings and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the fire element and a simple ritual that you can do. But let's first create a context. Has your life felt like it is being pulled apart, that everything you once knew as being stable is now being disrupted, that you can't seem to get a strong leg or a strong footing on anything anymore? Sometimes that is not necessarily a bad thing, because when you're in the midst of a spiritual upgrade, some of those things do happen. In fact, a spiritual upgrade can feel very much brutal at times. It can pull you out of your element and cause you to feel as though nothing really matters. And it doesn't even matter what you do. You sometimes feel as though you don't want to do anything. But the important thing to know is that this is a temporary process. And even if it's not a spiritual upgrade for you, and you feel this way most of the times, this video is going to help you to normalize or to come back to normalcy by just simply participating in this simple process that I will be sharing in a moment. So let's get started. The fire element is one of those elements that create passion and ignites purpose. It is the process that really breaks things down. It destroys. Fire is a destroying element. And in that destruction, it prepares the groundwork for something new, something fresh to flourish. A lot of times in our lives, we may be going through moments where we feel like our world is falling apart. And sometimes we cave in to those feelings and emotions, causing ourselves to spiral even further down. However, there's a process that you can tap into to access the element of fire. Now, in that element of fire, is the ancestral realm. It's the spirit realm. It is the realm where you go to connect with your spirits, where you organize your life in sameness, in unity with your past. Because the reality is, our past is our present. What we have lived in any former life is also being lived now in our current life. And we cannot afford to ignore the impact of our ancestors in the whole process, because we are our ancestors. We have come again. And many people seem to be running the opposite way when they need to be running towards their ancestors and the spirit realm, which is here to support you so you can live a full and more experienced life. Because in that realm, your ancestors have lived the lives before, and they have shared the experiences and can share those experiences with you, so you don't feel as though you are all alone and nobody cares. Now, how do you access the ancestral realm? It's through the element of fire. But before we go into talking about what that simple ritual that I would want you to do daily is, let's talk about some of the characteristics, some more of the characteristics of fire. We said it is a destroying element. It is also the preparation for rebuilding. Fire ignites. It ignites the purpose. It connects with the spirit realm. It purifies. It purges. It creates that idea for something new to be sparked. And all of those qualities are accessible to you once you can access this through the spirit ancestral realm. So here is a very simple ritual that you can do. If there's anything in your life that you feel that is discordant, consider those. Remember, as with all other rituals, that your intention is the very first premier priority as you go through executing on these. It would be good to do this ritual in the mornings when you get up, or even in the evenings before you retire at nights, so you can connect. Simply, a candle is a way for you to light a fire. And you can choose a white candle or a red candle, red for ancestors, and you light that candle. It's also great if you can create a little space for your ancestral spirits. Who are those spirits that you knew cared for you? Maybe your grandmother, your mother, a loved one. It doesn't necessarily have to be a blood relative. However, your blood relatives are the ones that you are now entraining. They're the ones that whose energies you're carrying right now. So if you can get some pictures to honor them, honor their lives here, let them know that you recognize the contribution that they made beforehand. If there is an ancestor that you feel doesn't measure up at this particular moment, then just don't include them at this time. But include the ones that you have really warm, fuzzy ideas about. And create a space where you can even lay out some of the things that they once cherished. Maybe it is a tobacco pipe or a piece of jewelry or something, and just dedicate that space, as I said before. Put the candle there, make sure the candle is safe and you can monitor it, and sit in front of the space and absorb the energy. Just feel the flow of your ancestral spirits and all of the other benevolent spirits, your spirit guides, your angels. Just feel them and allow them to interact, allow the energies to flow in, and just be quiet in the space. This is a very simple ritual. Of course, there are other radical rituals, but those will be discussed at a later time, because we are planning an actual radical ritual retreat that's coming up sometime next year that you will be able to attend to really purge and recreate, reignite, and restore your full life and your business. Sit there, ask your ancestors, ask your guides for whatever support that you need in your personal life, in your relationship, in your business, wherever you need it. And just absorb the space, absorb the energy, and be with it. That's all I have for you today. If you enjoyed this video and found it valuable, please like and share it, and consider subscribing to the channel for more updates on topics like these. Bye for now.